2, 1. Oh, all engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
All right, so let me just read something to you guys. We recognize that the regulatory requirements for service providers in the digital asset space is evolving, and we intend to comply with all applicable requirements in the UK and elsewhere as we continue to globally expand our services to the institutional investment community. Let me read this again. We recognize that the regulatory requirements for service providers in the digital assets space is evolving, and we intend to comply with all applicable requirements in the UK and elsewhere as we continue to globally expand our services to the institutional investment community. Now, who am I talking about? What did I just read? Who said this? Well, this is coming from Fidelity's investments cryptocurrency branch, Fidelity Digital Assets. Now, if you're concerned, if you're a bit worried, hey, you got a friend in me. You can lean on me. Okay, so listen, Fidelity has over 2 trillion worth of assets under management and thousands of institutional clients. Let me repeat that again, because sometimes we say names, but we don't understand. I guess we can say the mathematics behind it, okay? So Fidelity Investments has over 2 trillion worth of assets under management and thousands of institutional clients. Now, this is very bullish for blockchain, for the whole cryptocurrency market, for digital assets, okay? Now, this is where the money's at, in cryptos, in digital assets. I understand the precious metal play. I understand that. But listen, this market, the cryptocurrency market, is where the money is at. It's where it's coming, and it's where it's going to proliferate. Yes, in abundance. If you're planning to bet against digital assets, real legitimate cryptocurrencies, then I can almost predict your future. If you're betting against that, the cryptocurrency market is not going to flourish and prosper. If you're on the other side of that belief and you're kind of mocking and laughing from the sidelines, and for lack of a better term or word, you're actually betting against what is going to take place in the years to come, then again, yes, I can predict your future. And I mean this with no disrespect, but it will hurt. It will cause, these will be the side effects. It will cause jealousy, animosity, rancor. Why? Because you did not understand the stage that we are in at this very moment. So when it does take off and you had the chance to at least get your feet wet and get involved in some sort of degree or manner, you chose the opposite route, the wrong path, because you could not see it. Even though it's right in front of your face, you just kept on listening to the doubters, to those who don't even know what they're talking about. They just fluctuate up and down. They're like the waves of the sea, back and forth, back and forth. They have no foundation. So you want to bet against this, that's fine. I'm just telling you what's going to happen in the future, the side effects. Honestly, it makes no difference for me. It doesn't. I don't know you. I wish you the best. I wish people the best. I hope good for everybody, even upon my enemies, those who don't like me. It's not good to suffer. You know, it's not good to be jealous and why didn't I do this? Why didn't I listen? Oh, and to have that regret. Again, whatever I'm talking about right now is not going to move the market. But for those who are listening, this can change your life. Just saying. Now, this is going to be very, very bullish for the cryptocurrency market, digital assets, the real legitimate ones. And hey, even those that are kind of fake and they still survive, they might have a spike to an increase in price. but I'm not trying to go around there with those. But specifically, we're tying this one with Fidelity, obviously Bitcoin, but specifically talking about Ethereum. Now, I think it was in March that Fidelity was a little bit, I would say, uneasy about Ethereum. But now that they see what's going on and we've moved along, they've done, and this gives great endorsement, again, for Ethereum, that they are planning, and I'm talking about Fidelity, and I guess you're looking at the video and you can see what I'm talking about, but you got to do your own research. Fidelity in 2020 is looking for Ethereum. And there's a lot of things that are going to happen for Ethereum in 2020. Listen to me. Well, let me not say it like that. This is not financial advice. I'm just going to share with you my opinion. Ethereum is a freaking monster. I can't put it any other way. It is low-hanging fruit. With those who can see, with those who can hear, it's right in front of your face. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't try to, make it any simpler for you to understand. But for myself, again, I am non-tribalistic. I don't have a tribalist mentality. I am strongly, bullish. I'm pro VeChain. I'm pro other cryptocurrencies, right? And I'm also pro Ethereum. Do your research, especially when we're tying in Fidelity, digital assets, and other things that have been spoken about Ethereum, developers flocking to Ethereum. You have to be aware of what's going to happen in the years to come pertaining and concerning Ethereum. I've spoken about VeChain, I've spoken about Insular, I've spoken about other cryptos. I'm just tying this one now specifically with Fidelity and Ethereum, and there's other branches that are connected to Ethereum. So pay attention to your research, and I hope your prudence will reward you and your wisdom. All right, guys, don't want to continue. I don't want to make a long video, but you already know. Till next time, stay blessed, be blessed.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.